Hey, this is Dan Blewett. Today we're going to do volume 2 of my recovery from my second Tommy John surgery. It's day 3. It's August 10th, 2012, so I had surgery on August 7th. And today I guess the big point is just to go over what I'm going to be doing in weeks, or in days 1 through 7, just this first week, because a lot changes, especially as weeks go by in the first 4 to 6 weeks. So, as you can see, this is my brace. It's Ferrari red. It's actually, I think, pretty attractive as far as braces go. But it unhooks with a bunch of buckles. And right now it's locked at 90 degrees of flexion, so I really can't extend my elbow past 90. They want me to stay in that 90-degree position pretty much all the time, except for taking it a couple times a day to do passive range of motion therapy. So, and I'm going to kind of show you about what that entails right now. So again, my brace, kind of cool. So I've been wearing this compression sleeve all day. You can see right here the two scars where they took my palmaris longus out. They took the palmaris graft for my elbow this time. My first surgery, they used a cadaver allograft. Dr. Kremchek, it's his opinion that using your own tissue is more successful. Hopefully that's the case this time. So right here, what I've been doing with my physical therapist is they'll take my arm or really, really relax, and they'll just take it down as far as I can go comfortably without any pinching sensation in the posterior of my elbow. So right now I can get it to right there, and that feels good. And then I lift all the way up, and I'm getting a little bit farther each day. So the guidelines are 30 to 110 degrees, or at least that's what it says in my rehab packet. So this is, as long as there's no pain, you can, keep moving throughout the range of motion a little farther if you can go farther. So right now, they said I'm in good shape, and my elbow feels pretty good. The swelling's gone down a little bit. It looks like it feels that way too, because as I come into flexion here, as I start to bring it farther up, it gets a feeling of fullness, and that's the swelling preventing it from going any further. Right there. So I do those twice a day. They do up and down 5 times. The passive range of motion stuff. At all other times, I'm in my brace. And then I have some pretty simple physical therapy stuff. I have finger touches, just pressing as hard as I comfortably can on each finger, doing finger folds. These squeezes with the little spongy baseball. And my strength has increased a good bit in just 2 days. Obviously, it's still like infantile, but I can open my own pill jars now. I don't really hold anything in my hands, but if I need to hold my keys or whatever, I can do that kind of stuff. But my grip strength is definitely getting better, even just 2 days in. Doing ulnar and radial deviation with just no weight, and then pronation and supination as well. And then there's a couple of scap exercises I do with no weight, and but I'm not going to bother showing you those right now. They're pretty mundane. But just basically all the forward and backs, side to side, pronation, supination, finger touches, and squeezing my ball. I've also been using therapy putty, which has been I guess slightly less boring, and so pretty simple for weeks 1 to 7. Days 1 to 7. I won't get into any resisted wrist flexion, extension, that kind of stuff until week 4 or 5, somewhere around there. And I'm going to take my dressing off for you now, just to show you the scar. I can shower using Tegaderm film, so I cover my scar up. It's right here. Kind of see. It's pretty ugly still. But it doesn't look like it's bleeding. That's good. So as you can see, my original scar was this little horseshoe, and Dr. Kremchek extended about an inch, looks like on each side, to get in there a little better. So he used the same scar. These two are healing up really well. This one's it's actually closed a little bit better today, it looks like, than it was before, but it's pretty damn ugly. And overall, I don't seem to be as swollen this time around as I was the first time. I do have some pictures from the first time, but I haven't really compared them as of yet. So right here, just going through here. I also do have some bicep isometric exercises, just flexing, and some internal rotation exercise as well, same kind of thing. Right here, I'm gonna go take a shower in a little bit. I'll just put a new one of these dressings on, a big piece of plastic film that adheres and keeps the water out, and I'll do the same thing up there, and I can shower up. Just kind of have to scrub my body with one arm. So that's really about it. Like I said, it's not super complex right now. It's in fact really mundane, but my range of motion is actually way better today than it was yesterday. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I've been going to the gym, just doing light stuff with my other side of my body, not my legs, just my arm. I've been doing some bicep curls, some tricep extensions, stuff like that. Some cable presses and cable rows. Just kind of a moderate intensity and taking big rests in between sets just to make sure I don't sweat too much, because really not at all. Thankfully the gym is really well air conditioned, but they don't want any sweat for the first 3 weeks to get into the incision and infect it. So I've just been doing some stuff, taking real long breaks in the gym with my left arm, just trying to keep some strength here, and some of the hormonal things and as far as exercise go, they sort of transfer to the other arm. And like I said, I've been continuing on with my meditation, my imaginary exercise, as hokey as that sounds, and just overall eating really healthy and being just kind of positive and relaxed. I'm really stress-free. Sleeping's actually been pretty easy, and overall, people are like, "Dude, why are you so weird right now? Like, you're bored. You need something to do." But I mean, I feel like I'm at least back on track right now. The last 6 weeks were really hard just because I was just in purgatory, not doing anything. And so even though my arm is obviously ugly and, in stage 1 of healing, it's better than waiting for surgery, So I'm happy to have it done, get it going, and like I said, I'm back on track to someday being what I want to be. So anyway, I'll probably give another update in a week. Days 8 through 14, a lot of new stuff. My brace will get unlocked, have some slightly new therapy stuff, so I think I'll probably check back in then. But as of right now, kiss her goodbye. Nice.